Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance, and you are looking at something which is not an Arty, but it's horizontal Arty. It's a KV-2, and this one is being driven by Marky12, and he's a member of What Arty Noobs. So let's see how he gets on in this battle, a standard battle on Erlenberg. Of course, you can see that the KV-2 carries a mark of excellence on the barrel, on the 152mm barrel. And Marky's heading off towards the castle, and this Hellcat's getting in the way. Now the thing is that Marky is in a platoon. He's in a platoon with somebody who joined the battle in platoon with US Prototype. And we can see that they're having a conversation whilst they're carrying out their battle as they're on their way to the castle. So we've got two KV-2s together fighting in this battle. And it looks like some of the enemy has been spotted over on the east side of the map already. A KV-1, Largo, OI, and there's a couple of other, looks like light tanks that may have been spotted over on the far side of the map. Oh, we've just lost a KV-2 belonging to, was killed by a Hellcat. So, I think they're a bit concerned now because two KV-2s coming up and one KV-2 has already been lost. Right, and now we're going to get some action. There's some targets there, but unfortunately none of them in view. But the Hellcat that killed the other KV-2 is now shooting at Marky. He's lost a lot of hit points there and he's backing off. He's trying to see where the shell went in. His teammate, his platoon mate's going up the east side. Now he's taken another hit there from the IKV and a bounce from the Hellcat. He's also received a shot from a Bert, which is hiding around there, so he's backing off around the castle, and I think he might be persuaded to come in the other side. You can see where that shell from the Bert landed. It's on the side of the turret. Yeah, you can see the scorch mark on the turret there. I can't see the marks where the other shells went in. So he's lost a lot of hit points. He's only got 131 hit points left now. So he's going to have to be very careful. He's loaded and ready to go. He's indicating to his teammate attention to D2 because obviously that's he needs Arty support on that. He's got an AMX-13F3 and an AMX-105AM. Now they can do a lot of damage. He's also got a Birch, but that's over on the other side of the map. And I think that Birch is actually more concerned about the OI and the KV-1. Although that side seems to be holding okay. Right, his teammate has actually been using the derelict buildings as cover. And he's gone and hidden between the buildings. One of them's going to have to expose themselves, and that Bert is probably still there. Now it might be a good idea for Marky to repair his fuel tanks. If he gets another strike on the engine bay, it could send him a light. They're trying to persuade the M4 to go low, but unfortunately the M4's only got 3 hit points left. And I think he's trying to hide. He doesn't want to go, because he realises if he goes out and exposes himself at all, he's going to be killed immediately. You know, we can see the M4... He's backing out a little. No, he's running away now. The M4's had enough, and he's taken out. He shouldn't have backed away. The Hellcat got him. So that Hellcat's quite efficient. He's already taken out 2 tanks, a KV-2, and he's taken out that M4. They're going to have to move. They're both backing against the wall at the moment. Panzer IV-H is coming up around the side. And I think Marky is actually going to go around the buildings. No? No, he's not. He was just backing away. It looks like the Arty have managed to take out the M7. Well, he was spotting for them. But the others are close enough that they should be able to see it anyway. And that looks like that Panzer IV-H had the derp gun. They're going to go now? I think so. If they all go together, it would cause problems for the enemy. IKV, T-34 and Hellcat. Now, Marky's teammate, platoon mate, has actually got virtually full health. He has been hit once, but it's only a minor hit. And they're pushing up now. The Panzer IV-H has gone around the side without spotting them, so it looks like the enemy has pulled back. Marky's going low to avoid getting struck. I think he's going to try and reposition. His teammate's fired, but he's staying up on the ridgeline. He's coming down now, that's good. Gets in the protection of the ground. The enemy Arty fired at him and missed. And we can see where the IKV's gone to. We're still trying to locate. There's the T-34. We need to locate where that Hellcat's gone. The Hellcat's still alive, that's the problem. It's relocated. There's the IKV. Marky's dialing in. And no, he doesn't get a hit. He's indicated his reload. His teammate's going all in. And he's taken a big hit. But he does take out the IKV. Okay, the pair of them are now making grounds. I think that was a T-67 they could see down there. Using the wreck as cover, but they shouldn't stay in the bushes too long because this is a place that Arty tend to aim for, the bushes, because they know that tanks sit in the bushes. So it might be advisable for them to use the wrecks on the hill to fire from, not the bushes. Now the problem is that there's only 3 Arty left on their team and them. And if the enemy gets to the cap, and the enemy's just taken out the birch gun, the T-67 went around. So they're going to have to get back to their own cap to get a reset, because their own Arty is not going to survive very long up against tank destroyers. And the good news is that Marky's actually indicated to his own Arty that they should run. They should move as quickly as possible and go north. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're moving, relocating. He's about to see the AMX-13F3. Actually, no, it's going through the church. It's going through the castle grounds. There's the T-67. He's after the AMX-105AM, who hasn't been able to move fast enough. Now, the AMX-105AM is quite a fast Arty, but that T-67 is faster. And the enemy is now capping. It's only one tank so far. But Marky's going to have difficulty trying to hit that T-67. It's below a ridgeline. If it comes up any further though, he'll see him. Unfortunately, they lose the 105 AM. But of course, Marky's got his teammate there, his platoon mate. And he takes the T-67 down. So now both of them have got to get as quickly as they can over to the cap to get a reset. And also to spot for the AMX at 13 F3. They've still got a minute to do that. There's 4 minutes 30 seconds, 4 minutes 35 seconds left in the game. Now the AMX is going all the way down to the cap. Now I'm not sure if he's trying to spot for them. Looks like he is. That's what he's intending to do. And he's helping the KV-2 fire at long range, and unfortunately that shell derped into the building. And Marky gets Marky's teammate gets a reset. He takes out the KV-1 in the cap. So now it's 3 against 3. 2 heavies versus a medium, a tank destroyer, and an Arty. And unfortunately they lost the AMX-13 because he drowned. I didn't see exactly what happened there, but I suspect he went across the water and didn't realise how deep it was. And Marky gets an ammo rack on the Hellcat, takes him out. That's good revenge for all the shots he received. And of course he says boom in chat. I think he's quite happy about that. That means the enemy is now down to 1 Arty, 1 medium. In fact, that Hellcat was the most dangerous of the enemy players. Neither of the enemy players, the T-34 or the Birch, have actually got kills. Now they have been involved in the battle, but it looks like Marky's going to try and get the reset while his teammate goes off to camp. Now he's got plenty of time to get the reset. It's only 1 in the cap, and I suspect that's the T-34 because the Birch gun's very slow. It will take the Birch gun a long time to get from one end of the map to the other. Now the question is he going to see the KV-2 has got a view range of 320 meters, so he should be able to see it now, unless that enemy is trying to hide in cover. 33 seconds to go. He's over 70 cap points now. If Marky can kill him, that's an instant defender. There he is, and it's the T-34, and he shotguns him. Resets the cap, so now Marky's teammate is capping. If Marky can get a reload in, and I'm not sure that I think the T-34 doesn't realise that if he comes from around the corner, he can shoot Marky before he reloads, and then go back to the cap, or go back all the way up to the other end. But now Marky's reloaded. Now he can go for the kill. You can see the corner. He can overmatch that side, and he does, and he gets the kill. So it's only the Birch gun left, and of course there's 53 seconds left to go, and they've got 33 seconds on the to finish the cap. Now the question is, will the Birch gun get a reset, which would get a draw, or if the Birch gun fails to get a reset, they get a win? Where's the Birch gun? Now it's a good idea for Marky to stay in the lee of this vehicle and this building, because then he can't be hit by the birch gun, just in case the birch gun was going to take revenge on him. But I think it's too late now, because the cap has run out and they've won! With only 15 seconds, 14, 12, 10 seconds left on the game, they've won. Wow, that was pretty exciting. If we have a look at the end of battle stats, it was a third class tanker for Marky 12 in the KV-2. He also picked up a Hand of God and a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. Of course, I forgot to mention that the Hand of God is because you received damage from 4 different vehicles during the game and still survived. He also picked up a Demolition Expert because, of course, he caused that Hellcat to explode by setting off his ammo rack. And he got a Duelist because he damaged or killed 2 vehicles which damaged him during the battle. I think that was the Hellcat and, of course, the T-34. He also picked up a Defender Medal because he stopped at least, or he cancelled at least 70 capture points on his cap. So well done, Marky. If we have a look at the team score, we can see that Marky came 6th with 653 hit points. He also came joint 2nd when it came to kills with 2. And he came 5th when it came to base XP with 498. And of course Marky's teammate there alongside him. He fired 6 shots. He got 3 direct hits, 3 penetration. He did damage of 653 hit points. He received 7 hits, 5 of which penetrated, 2 which didn't. He blocked damage of 480 hit points. And of course he accidentally caused 5 hit points of damage, and that was to the Hellcat at the start of the battle. He damaged 2 enemy vehicles, he killed 2 enemy vehicles, and he stopped 83 capture points on the cap. He received 12,882 credits, but after the fine for damaging the Hellcat at the start and the auto repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he only took away 455 credits. Such a small amount. He received a base XP of 498 experience points, but he also received 15 experience points for playing as a platoon, so he took away 513 in total. But I think the good thing was that at least the KV-2s were able, as Marky said, to carry the battle and effectively win for the rest of their team. So well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully I'll see you in the next replay.